They said the guy lost. The guy lost. He was a previous champion and he lost. He shot the place up. I was like, what? The hell? 4 last time I heard. He killed himself, yeah. I was like, man.
So we are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar.
Well, that and probably like
they're ready to go as they get set to match up.
They got those like cheese type plays, yeah. And the cash plays are good.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear view mirror, and off we go.
Those like cheap plays, I guess.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's see. Florida.
Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Everson Griffin able to run him down for a loss of a yard. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go now.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun.
On 3rd down, Jackson going up top. And that went incomplete. Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back.
Yeah, it's hard to run on this one.
Nice job. Back 14.
They might adjust it, but yeah, right now it's kind of hard to run. It's probably not. I just probably suck at it.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10.
The 2016 run, probably easy to run.
They'll
truck everybody.
First down with Taylor. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. And the hit jarred it loose.
How'd he drop that?
It's incomplete.
Oh, he dropped it because he's number 49.
This and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Just kidding.
3rd and long, it's Taylor.
I'm never getting worked in his league.
Looking deep downfield.
What the hell?
That's
Isn't that fit? I just stopped to catch the ball.
So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Throwing now, Taylor on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
So you know you like strafe to square up on the ball.
Give him 9 on the
I
play.
just did that, and
it'll be
they got a pass interference for running.
For the first.
I was running close to me and got a pass interference. Everything's timing now, though. You can't hold the interception button down to pick it off. You have to like time it.
A first carry for the
or you can just like stop pressing the button.
He's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
What the hell? Damn, DJ Mosley that too. Nah, your guy just stops. he just looks at everything. He just looks at the ball go fast. So I guess you have to time it more. Damn, dude, I just lost CJ Mosley.
Now Taylor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're not here. But yeah, we're reading the Saturday to do our draft. We're just trying to switch to
and ordinarily that's a tough
we're
spot to
trying to
find
switch
because
to
there's usually
PPR.
coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap and they exploited it.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Damn. Lost my best linebacker.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
He got jacked like that.
Will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything
Message that person.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
All right, man. How long you running for?
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here.
Lucky.
3rd and 10.
How long are you in? How long you running for?
Here's Jackson on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James.
Yeah,
they get 7 there,
I'll finish up this game and
then
I'll switch over.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the
But yeah,
NFL game.
get the
It's
matter.
so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff.
I'm gonna try to get the 2K, the NBA one, but
call that a 46
hell, I don't know how to play that
They
game.
get 9 back on the return. And possession will switch.
Oh, you have it already?
1st and 10. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Now Taylor on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. No
I like
gain.
it so far. I'm getting raped left and right, but I like it. I'm not gonna shoot nobody. What an asshole, dude. He got raped and I want to go shoot the place up. But I guess he won the Madden tournament before.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. They give him a gain of 37.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation.
No, so this is the connected franchise, just 32 users. We all pick a team and go throughout the NFL schedule. So it's I know some of the guys from past Maddens, but it's mostly guys that they're not in Utah or anything. But I don't know them personally.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a
but yeah,
second and
you
11.
play these games like against the actual user.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Over the middle, complete.
I can't time the hit stick for nothing either,
and
man.
he'll go down at the 28. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack
what's your favorite team?
as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for
an offense. Anything else?
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2.
Yeah,
and they're
right.
driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Oh. That's what I thought, dude. I was gonna say, hey, switch it up.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. 3rd and 2. Now Taylor. And a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And then right when they got here, it's like, they're like, you have a PS4?
Touchdown catch on the last
games
drive.
you
Now
got?
he's got a 1st down.
Well, there's a couple. Turned it on for them, let him run it. Yeah, because they came out at 6, stayed till about 11.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down the 15-yard line.
Yeah, my cousin comes on too, and he must have said, "Hey, who's that playing?"
Has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Voila.
Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Taylor. And
damn it. No, interference?
We do
Hell
have a penalty flag down.
Oh my gosh.
However, let's see what that's about. Thought they were going to force a 4th down.
Yeah,
instead,
but this one, the
QB
got hit, so the ball just went straight up. But I was jumping the route.
Deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all
jump into
over.
a penalty.
That can really be demoralizing.
They'll run with Chubb. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Damn, that was would have been 4th down by now.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Angle route.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Hey, they're throwing like his guys are 7 feet tall.
Coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. On 3rd and goal, Taylor. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Dante Moncrief, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Browns add 6 to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make the score.
These guys are running all over the middle.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard
Sneed,
line.
you piece of shit.
And now here come the Ravens. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the first carry for Brian Hill.
Damn, how many passes got?
About the 39 here. A nice run there, 9 yards.
This guy has no breakaway speed.
Second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean
picked out a free agency, Brian Hill.
Get at least 2
Play that
first
Wyoming.
downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, Hill.
Like a franchise, it's just you pretty much just run the team.
12 yards to pick up.
You draft,
good for a Raven first.
I'm okay with the call.
Play
there. In
the.
fact, I actually like it. I know they're
play
down
the
a couple
season.
of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So you do everything. You manage the team, and then you play the matches.
They go play action here on first down.
Who's that?
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought
do we
down.
need to,
It
man.
looks like right at the 40.
Just because the tickets
Give
are
him 9 there on
cheap
the
right
first
now.
down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Yeah, dude.
They don't need to run another play here before the
Dude, let's look at the schedule and see which
Let's
one
see
we
if
can
they
go
do
to.
it anyway. On second down, Jackson.
Oh, wow.
Incomplete.
One thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a
That
lot
wasn't
of
even a
different
bullet
looks here
pass.
in the first half. They come after them, they
Yeah,
sat back.
a lot,
I
damn.
think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Who's that's a opening game, huh? Oh, that's the opening game. Wow, who are you playing?
1st and 10, it's Jackson.
What?
And his throw is incomplete.
That's not the first game, is it?
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there in that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Preseason 4, I know. Going into it. Dang, they make Lamar Jackson's nose hella big. This is
So after the incompletion,
it's messed up. I would have messaged Madden and said, hey, y'all do me like that? His nose bigger than his mouth.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
It's messed up. They do my quarterback like that.
I
was trying to get in the league and get the Niners back, so I picked them already. So I went with the... Yeah, they only had the Ravens open.
Point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Then they got Lamar Jackson speed at 91, man. Shit. Yeah, his passing attributes pretty good too.
Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field.
Yeah,
and right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Taylor now off the bootleg. Nowhere to get away. Down he goes. Taylor is sacked.
Oh, man.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter?
I had my
Sometimes
linebacker
it's just a great
dropping
play
in,
made by the defense.
dropping back
sack.
into the safety's position. This guy has 2
Protection
routes
certainly
going over
gonna
the
need to be
middle.
a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Someone's gonna get beat.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Taylor.
Got it.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now I go in. Man, this is going to be day 24 for me.
First down carry, it's Hill. And he gets it inside.
So I had a double on Saturday.
It's a pickup of 11 at a
Double time
Baltimore
on
first
Saturday,
down.
and then
We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football.
what's it called?
Yeah, occasionally they'll play action and throw it, but most of the time,
And if I can,
those guys on the
if I
field
get this
mean strength,
next
power,
double shift, then
run
I'll
the
get
ball
a
behind them. And
another
now
double.
what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive tackle and putting him in a tight end.
Gosh,
number to give
damn.
them even more blocking power.
no
And we
kind
just
of
saw it on that
acceleration,
Down to
man.
about the 22 here.
Was that?
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I'm trying to get bills paid. That's about it. No real goal. Oh, shit.
And we're going to get a timeout.
Fuck, man. I'm not even
With
paying
2
attention to the
seconds
time.
remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
You got the the new NBA one hasn't come out yet, has it?
This one fielded at the
2K19.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now it's Taylor. Completes it to Moncrief left side.
I haven't been to an NFL game.
It looks like right at the 50. Give him 9
San Francisco, or if it's, I don't think we play the Broncos or anything this year. But if they go to Arizona, oh, dude, Arizona would be a tight one. I want to go to a divisional game.
Was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 1, and people want to run
that's
the
divisional.
football.
That's
This is where
like
every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Oh, hell.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Terrell Suggs. In there to sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Taylor looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, a scramble football. He's going to come down with it. An excellent pickup.
How the hell did you get a billy on the street?
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not
shy. Josh Gordon of all people.
Again there. And you can't be, because if you back
how's this guy getting behind
an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and he usually bounces.
Taylor, he lost the football, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and
either Cardinals or
22
Rams.
yards to go.
What's the one in Seattle, but
Taylor.
Seattle's hella gay.
And the pressure gets to him again. Terrell Suggs in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the gun, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
Bowman,
decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could.
Damn it, man.
That sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. This one is going to
that's got a nice kick, man.
Corner as he gets it to go. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Jackson on 2nd down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Incomplete, almost intercepted.
Ward.
They haven't picked him off yet. It would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Denzel Ward. I forgot he's all fast.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Let's see who the other guy is.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
I didn't even know where I was throwing it.
Touchdown.
I had 2 receivers in the area, and the only linebacker there is the one that caught it.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love those short throws coming. Those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
You work tomorrow too, or what?
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick six. Drops it underneath for Collins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Damn, is that not a linebacker?
And incomplete. Derek Kindred there to get a hand on that one.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
What's up?
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Jackson escaping the pressure right. And some space here. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Oh, triangle. Damn it, I was looking at the tight end.
Larry Ogunjobi with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense
focus on my
here
tight
on
end.
2nd down following
Yeah,
the
the slot
sack. It's
receiver is
2nd and
open.
18. Jackson to throw on 2nd down. So now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. The first NFL pick for Jair Alexander. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what?
They're pretty loaded up on
each other. It's not like when I was growing up and the dinosaurs were roaming the earth and you heard about a guy somewhere. Now they run into each other in camps,
the same.
going through high school ball, recruiting,
because this is the first season.
Games, you name it, a lot more familiarity with each other.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
The stock
this
team.
is where
you can make trades with other people.
Taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Yeah, so you can make trades with the other teams, the other users and stuff.
Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be
this guy,
down.
I know he's made a bunch of trades
to
keep
this clock rolling.
get a pretty young defensive backs.
Forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 3rd down, Taylor. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gordon. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Hunt. And past the 30 down to about the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, trying to get some of the 49er guys.
A little bit, Brandon, because right now
I got Pettis
with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
No, I think our defense is still kind of suspect, though.
They'll run again with Hunt. It's a loss of 2 now.
Yeah, I'm glad we picked him up. Cause damn, cause Jimmy G looks good, man. Hella calm back there.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Like he stays in the pocket till he gets smashed.
The
good
Browns
when they're
on
still
third
looking
down.
good.
They've
Good
been
together.
good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Sneak, cut your hair, man. Catch that ball. All right. Straight Hail Marys till the game's over.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Yep,
Trying to
24-10.
shake off the interception. He'll look
Now
to
it's just
throw.
padding
Right side
stats.
taken in by Pettis. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
And that's exactly why the Ravens drafted him, added him to their stable after drafting Hayden Hurst in the 1st round. A second tight end who can catch the football. He looks like a guy who's going to line up on the line of scrimmage and mash you in the running game as a blocker. But his best attributes, splitting out, catching the football almost as an extra wide receiver.
This guy got Minka Fitzpatrick too? Oh, did they draft him? I think they drafted him.
Leopard! Leopard! Gone! 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 Gone!
Now Jackson on 1st down. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Michael Crabtree, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Now Tucker to add the PAT.
The running, you can't use the sticks to juke anymore. Because if you cut back too fast, the guy will like stop and then start going the other way. But before you can just juke with the stick, so I guess that's good though.
Here's Tucker now out.
But ain't nobody can juke it. Well, ain't nobody on my team. I ain't juking nobody.
And that'll carry over the back line of
it
the
is. You gotta, if you get timing right, or if you guys stats are high enough,
now the previous drive they
or
punted, but
attributes
that
are
was
high
just the
enough,
first time
they'll probably pull it off. But
and when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about
not,
this, right? They'll say, "Oh God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away."
Yeah,
you can't keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite
fast
well.
as before.
They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Where did I run? Damn, hopefully Mosley's not out for too long. Yeah, the shoulder tear. Man, I had a guy that was out for like 75 weeks. I was like, what the hell? You just cut him from the team.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. No gain on the play
75
there,
weeks,
and it'll
dude.
bring up fourth down.
Just get off the team.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
When's that? Oh, dude, that'd be a fun.
Here's
Dude,
Britton
the Rams would be a
Colquitt
nice game to
now,
catch this year.
as he'll kick it away for the
That
second
team
time.
is hella stacked.
Fielding
got
at
a
about
hell
the
of a
28.
Damn it. Who?
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type
So they
of a
switched from the
miracle there
Lions
at
to
the
the
very end,
Rams.
but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play.
Yeah.
But still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Browns, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And next week they get to stay home again as the Los Angeles Chargers come to town. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.